In the vast, uncharted reaches of space, a starship vanishes without a trace. But now, it's back. The Event Horizon, a ghost ship emerging from the darkness, carrying secrets beyond human comprehension. As the crew of the Lewis and Clark board, they're met with unspeakable horrors, twisted visions, and whispers from the void. Every shadow hides a nightmare, and every sound is a scream that will never end. What they find defies all logic, all reason, and all sanity. There's no escape from the terror that lies within. Once you've seen what awaits in the darkness, there's no coming back. Witness the most chilling journey into madness ever attempted, where space itself becomes a portal to hell. Enter, if you dare, but beware, for out here, there are fates far worse than death. In the quiet of the woods, hidden far from prying eyes, something evil has awakened. 5 friends thought they'd found the perfect getaway, but what they discovered was a doorway to pure terror. An ancient book bound in human flesh, an incantation that should never have been spoken, and now the dead have come back to life. No one is safe, no one can escape, as they're hunted one by an evil that won't rest until it has claimed their souls. A struggle against the unspeakable, where shadows move in the dark, and the dead do not stay buried. Starring Bruce Campbell as Ash, a man pushed to the brink of madness, in a battle against the horrors that lurk beyond the light. Can they survive the night, or will they all fall to the Evil Dead? Evil Dead, a film so terrifying you'll be too scared to scream. Coming soon to haunt your dreams. In a world where hunger reigns and food is scarce, 3 men rise from the shadows of society to create a miracle. You know them, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI. You know them as pioneers, innovators, creators. But what have they created? Their invention? Lunchly, a delicious snack for the masses. It's cheap, it's tasty, it's everywhere. But behind every bite lurks a dark, terrifying secret. It's ready. They'll never know. They thought they could feed the world, but in the shadows, they are feeding something far more sinister. From the creators you trust comes a new kind of horror. What are they really feeding us? And once you take a bite, will you ever be the same again? Because when you eat Lunchly, you might just be eating someone you know. From the twisted minds of today's most famous creators comes a horror so real, you'll never look at food the same way again. Coming soon to a plate near you. In the glittering world of Hollywood, fame has its price. But inside Diddy's mansion, the cost is far more terrifying than anyone could imagine. Behind the mansion's grand facade lies a twisted web of control, deceit, and unimaginable horrors. Famous musicians, athletes, politicians, and other suspecting celebrities are invited to what seems like another exclusive party. But this time, they're not just guests, they're prisoners. Whispers of the Illuminati swirl as P. Diddy pulls the strings, using potent substances to sedate and manipulate his victims. Hidden cameras that capture every moment for blackmail. Twisted tapes that no one ever sees, except those who fall under his control. As the night wears on, dark rituals begin, and the mansion becomes a labyrinth of torment. Secrets are sold, bodies are violated, and the air reeks of fear and slick bombs. What starts as a night of luxury turns into a harrowing fight for survival. Diddy's mansion, where power corrupts, and no one escapes unscathed. In a world where darkness reigns, and the line between dreams and nightmares fades, one boy dares to venture beyond the safety of his home. Max, an innocent child, is lured into a forbidden land where wild, monstrous creatures lurk in the shadows. But these creatures don't want to destroy him. They want to crown him their king. Trapped in a realm of terror, Max must decide, will he embrace the power to rule over these dark, untamed beasts, or risk everything to return to the life he once knew? They whisper his name, hungry for a leader, but their loyalty is as dangerous as their rage. Can Max escape their deadly grasp, or will he be consumed by the very crown they offer? Prepare yourself for a chilling journey where the choice between ultimate power and salvation could be his undoing. Where the wild things are, an experience so terrifying it may never let you go. Coming soon, if you dare. Brace yourself for a nightmare you'll never wake up from. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a once innocent family restaurant hiding a dark, sinister secret. When the lights go out, these halls become a hunting ground for a new kind of terror. Mechanical beasts, twisted with a thirst for blood. Meet Mike, a lone night guard, trapped in a claustrophobic maze of flickering lights, suffocating silence, and the metallic footsteps that creep closer with every tick of the clock. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, each more horrifying than the last, stalk him with relentless, bone-chilling precision. It's not just a game, it's a 5-night descent into madness, where every shadow hides a new horror. Every sound is a countdown to death, and escape seems impossible. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Witness the most terrifying battle of survival, where one wrong move means the end. Coming soon, if you're brave enough to face the fear. In a future where humanity lives among the clouds, there is no escape from the darkness below. George Jetson, a weary worker at Spacely Space Sprockets, begins to notice strange glitches in his perfect world. Jane, his wife. Her smile hides the cracks of a life unraveling. The whisper she hears in the silence, are they warnings, or a call to join them? Judy, their teenage daughter, haunted by vivid dreams of falling. Are they premonitions, or memories she was never meant to have? Elroy, the boy genius, tinkering with machines he doesn't fully understand, and Astro, their loyal companion, whose growls echo through the hollowed halls. As the shimmering cities above begin to falter, the Jetsons must confront the terrifying truth. Their world is alive, and it's hungry. Coming soon, a horrifying vision of tomorrow. The Jetsons, shadows in the sky. Hidden beneath the bright colors and cheerful songs of Cocomelon lies a shadowed world few dare to see. In Willow Creek, an eerie silence falls as laughter fades and innocence slips away. JJ clutches his worn teddy bear as shadows twist around him, whispering his name. Tom Tom's toy car trembles in his hands as he stares into a mirror where his own reflection grins with the hollow, black eyes. Cece backs away from the playground's fog-drenched swing set, where unseen hands seem to push it back and forth. Cody's dinosaur shirt is smeared with dirt as ghostly figures crawl from the sandbox, reaching towards him. Yo-Yo's red hair stands out against the night as she watches. A twisted figure glides silently down the slide, beckoning her closer. Nina hears her name, echoed from the darkened school hallways. In Cocomelon, playtime's over. Innocence is lost. Terror reigns, and the playground becomes a place of nightmares. Are you ready to face the darkness? From the endless void beneath the waves, it calls. An artifact from the stars. Perfect, untouchable, alive. It knows your thoughts. It feeds on your fears, and it makes them real. What lies inside is not from this world, and what it unleashes will consume ours. Your worst nightmares made flesh, your deepest secrets exposed. It will break you. It will take you. And it will never let you go. Sphere, the terror beneath the sea, the fear within your mind, the end of everything you know. Sphere, it sees you. It's already here. In an ancient land of stone and shadow, where life is simple and dangers are known, there awakens a threat unlike any the world has ever seen. They lived unaware, blissfully blind to the horrors lurking just beyond the heavens. But now, an unspeakable terror approaches. The Stone of Silence. A mindless, consuming force that devours worlds. An ancient, merciless entity, set to bring eternal silence to the land of bedrock. It comes not with a roar, but a whisper. A whisper that chills the bone, that steals the breath. Those who hear it are never the same, if they survive at all. No one knows what lies within. A creature, or creatures, awaken from eons of slumber. As the stone nears, bedrock is plunged into chaos, swallowed by darkness and hunted by horrors from beyond. It seeks only one thing: silence. And when it arrives, it will silence them all, forever. The Stone of Silence. Witness the end of bedrock, where no cry will be heard, and no one will escape.